My dad and I go to ball games. What else you gonna? What are you gonna do?
Didn't you say selfies? You don't do this?
I'll do a selfie.
No, don't ask people.
Oh, that was Jason. I don't. I was. Oh, you know, I did say that. But that's when I'm here. You can do it. It's when I'm like, if I were going out and about, but I don't even mind that. I don't complain. I feel very fortunate that anybody wants a picture.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Nice to meet you. Take care, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. Anybody else? Or can I go play Pokemon Go? Wow, it's a wild Giz Fiz. Let me see if I can capture the Giz Fiz. He's impossible. Impossible. You know what?
You know how I hate being on television.
Yeah.
You and I, that's something we have in common. Fear
Hate
of
that.
audiences.
Don't you hate it?
Fear of audiences.
God.
I know. I feel my likeness is going to be stolen.
This 3D printer.
Oh, neat.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah. It's amazing what you can do. It's a brave new world we live in.
It takes 2 days.
I'm sticking with the old world.
Yeah, that's the only problem. It's very slow. It goes.
It's a start.
It's absolutely a start. It's absolutely a start. Server's still down for Pokemon Go. At least my server is. Level 7. I'm level 6, Patrick, but I'm going to catch up on the way home. I'm going to segue around. Get instant Pokemon points.
All right, Dick.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
And welcome to Giz Fiz PM. Whoa! We can see that Alex has been practicing since Kara managed to get the two things together last week. Although Kara told me that Alex took the TriCaster instruction manual with him.
I can't let her show me up.
Okay, so anybody want?
But we can talk all about her this week because she ain't here today.
Oh, fine. Oh, Kara. Oh, what a mess. Ugh. I'm so glad to have you back, Alex.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was a last-minute vacation day.
No, you deserve it.
I didn't warn you the week before because I didn't know until
That's
a
okay.
few days.
What did you do?
Oh, it was
share that with the chat room.
Well, it was
Alex.
you know, I work Tuesday through Saturday, so Monday was a
right.
holiday, so I get a comp day for that. So I took Saturday off so I can still get the 3-day weekend.
Ooh,
But I
and what
didn't.
did
I
you
didn't.
do?
I didn't get that figured out until like the 2 days before. I didn't actually do much that Saturday. I stopped in here really briefly because I went to Hallie's for lunch, and stopped in here to say hi to Kara, and then I went and activated a new phone at AT&T, and had a fun adventure from that.
That is a full life, ladies and gentlemen. That's what a tech person's life is like.
And there you go.
Compared to your dull existence. Stu Cool says another great show on the way. Maybe, but first we have to do GizFiz PM. All right. Okay, we only ask once now. Anybody want to be chat room celebrity of the week? Nobody? Okay. All right, we're going to do true or false from George Davis. And then I believe you have a video from George Davis.
Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding me.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right. So the true or false. And they are various true and false, not a specific category. Question number 1 from George. The sound of a lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away. True or false? The sound of a lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away. Well, I'd like to be 5 miles away. Well, that was on That's My Line. I think it was a tiger. I think it was a tiger that had his head on my lap. Okay. The sound of a lion's roar. Let me see what the chat room says. True, true. True if you have bad ears. True if it's misty. False. Further if lions use ham radio. Only if they use a megaphone. True if they're metric miles. Jay Dixon says, heard by who? Beef Team says, that's why MGM uses it to introduce their movies. When we were little, I could hear my brother from 4 miles away. I'm going to say it's false. Alex, what do you think? The sound of a lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away.
True.
True.
Sorry,
okay.
What did you say, Leo?
I say true, too.
Leo says true.
Wow. Okay. The answer is true. All right. That is amazing. All right. Number 2, the music video Gangnam Style was so popular, it broke YouTube's view counter, which had to be replaced. True or false? The music video, Gangnam Style, was so popular it broke YouTube's view counter, which had to be replaced. And where is that man today, by the way? Alex, when we get to the end of this question, can we refresh people's memory with what that video was like?
I suppose.
Kara did not use that attitude when I asked her.
Kara didn't live at the brick house when that was very popular. She'd have to live through it for 6 months.
Oh, okay. The music video Gangnam Style was so popular it broke YouTube's view counter, which had to be replaced. False. That is true. Already, beware, Alex. Conky says, I want Kara back.
Ha! Tough luck.
Oh, 2 of them. Bring back Kara. My God. Kara it's true. Google never thought the decimal point would go so far. True, it rolled over. Great song, not to understand. True. I'm gonna say true because it was everywhere. What's your answer, Alex?
I'll say true.
True. All right, let's go to the answer sheet. The music video Gangnam Style was so popular it broke YouTube's view counter. The answer is true. And ladies and gentlemen, just a little bit of what that was in case you happen to miss it. All right, that's it. Now, where is that man today? Where is that man today? I wonder if he made a ton of money from that. Bill said, I'm glad I missed it. I still dance like that, says Kef or Keefe 43. Spending his millions. Well, you know what? If it was free, wasn't it free on YouTube?
It was,
So
yeah,
how-
but it had ads.
Oh, it had ads. Oh, okay.
Must have,
Okay. Yeah.
We
He
also
had-
have this related video here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, lady. Oh, my goodness. My co-host.
Just finding out about this.
At least
Okay.
I think this is related.
No.
Okay.
I got stuff to do. And it's got to be work appropriate.
Whoop, Gundam style. You want to play it?
Padre's back.
Yeah, see, so Kara wasn't here in these days when it was nonstop this every day with Padre.
Pull the jib out.
Oh. and Jammer B never appeared in the original.
He played the
Wow.
horse.
All right. All right. Question 3, which may not bring up a video. We'll see. Planet Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system, clocking in at 1,120 miles per hour. Planet Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system, clocking in at 1,120 miles per hour. Stooge says, and that's on a calm day. Nah, I think it's 1,122 miles. It could be true, it could be false. That's why they call it the kite planet. Oh, that's very funny. Matron says, when I was there, it blew my hat off, and I still haven't found it. It's not as strong as Uranus. Oh, and another kite flying reference, kite flying winds. That's why they call it Hurricane Neptune. That's only after eating a burrito. Oh, a sensible answer. Lawn Dog said, I think it's Saturn, Dickie D. Logan says, notice you never see Padre and Cy together. Could be how Padre made a little extra cash. No idea. I have no idea. All right, so let me ask again. Planet Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system, 1,120 miles per hour. Why not? Alex, what's your guess?
I'll say false.
False. Wow. Just going up against me.
I think it's just one of those trick questions where it's actually more than the number that stated.
Oh, okay. More than the number.
But I do have some footage from the planet, though.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, maybe this will help us determine the answer. So before you give the answer, well, okay.
That's how windy it is over there.
Wow.
On
there's a man reporting.
Al Roker was there when it was very windy.
What is this from? Are they doing a goof, or is this supposedly really happening? Oh, are they in a wind tunnel?
Anyway. Yeah.
There was, years ago, there was a special, it might have been Channel 7. It was about the weather and how the weather report has become such a major part of the newscast. And they had this great footage of this newscaster standing in this incredible wind, and his pants start falling down because the pants and he had on a slicker, and the slicker pants started vibrating and started falling down. And he just steps 3 feet forward and there's no wind, and he fixes the pants. And then he steps 3 feet back, and he's back in that windstorm again. And it's how newscasters, they go between buildings. They just find the worst weather they can find. All right, so let's go back to the question. Neptune has the strongest winds in the solar system, 1,120 miles per hour. It is false. It is more. It is 1,304. And you can hear it because it's traveling faster than the sound barrier. Well, then, if you can't hear it, why isn't it going 50,000 miles an hour? Why not? Okay. Oh, here we go. Snicker, snicker, snicker. Uranus has the coldest atmosphere with a minimum temperature of minus 276.5 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Uranus has the coldest atmosphere with a minimum temperature of minus 276.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's ask the staff proctologist. Wrong. Pluto is cooler. Oh, now you're getting personal. True, since Pluto is no longer a planet. What, did Disney make them change the name? False. My first date was colder than that. True or false? I'm not going to touch that one. If Uranus is that cold, see a doctor. Now, how would they know that? Says Story Quest. Not as cold as my wife's stare last night. What's the wind chill? Pluto is not a planet. All right. So Alex, Uranus has the coldest atmosphere, minimum temperature minus 276.5 degrees Fahrenheit. And you say?
I'll say false.
False, okay.
But we have a comment here from somebody.
Hello. Should we turn on the light?
Yeah, I guess. And hit the mic.
Yeah, let's hit the mic. So,
Oh, yeah, John would know. John knows this kind of stuff. Go ahead.
I don't know it, but I'm enthusiastic about it.
Okay, that's good. So tell us about Uranus.
New Horizons flew by Pluto, and we have pictures. So Pluto does have an atmosphere. And I don't know its temperature, but I'm going to expect that it's pretty cold.
Wow. Very scientific. Pretty cold. We got that from... and I forgot, why did Pluto not become a planet?
Too small. It was too small.
Too small.
No, and it hasn't cleared out the other things in its orbit. So the three things you have to be a planet is you have to have a certain size. You have to have cleared out all the other things around in your orbit, which all the other 8 planets have, and you have to have hydrologic stability.
Oh, my God.
You know what that means?
Well, that's a given. No, I haven't the vaguest idea what that means.
It means you're round.
And Pluto is not round?
No, it hasn't cleared out all the stuff in its orbit. It does meet that third criteria.
Oh, okay.
And it is large enough, but it hasn't cleared out the other planetesimals out there.
Well, this is good. If you're taking your driving test, this is one of the questions that's always on it. So thanks to John, we now have a definitive answer. The answer, let's look at George Davis's question.
Sorry, what was the question again? I forgot.
Uranus has the coldest atmosphere, minimum temperature minus 276.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer, Alex, you said false, right?
I did.
False. It is minus 371 degrees. All right. Finally, our final question, and then we'll have a video from George. Question 5. They are developing a nail polish which will change colors for women to test for date rape drugs in their drinks. They're developing a nail polish which will change colors for women to test for date rape drugs in their drinks. That would be great. I assume, I'm not quite sure. Would you Just stick your hand in the drink, I guess.
I do that anyway, don't you?
Yeah. They're developing a nail. Let me see what the chat room's saying. It's called Mood Nails. True. It has to do with blood flow under the nail. Wow, just wow. What color is positive? Yikes, true. Litmus paper polish, true. And it changes your nail into a spear to stab the guy, says Dr. Mom. It's crazy enough to be true. Conky says, nah, sounds nuts. It's false. At least you look cool sticking. Red Penguin says, well, at least you look cool sticking your fingers in your drink. I'm going to say it's true. How about you, Alex? They're developing a nail polish that'll change colors so women can test for date rape drugs in their drinks.
I'll say true also, and we have some other answers.
Oh, okay.
Before Tony answers, Tony has the definitive answer, but I want to know who they are.
Okay, and Tony?
They meaning the question was phrased, they are developing this thing.
Oh, they are. Okay. I didn't know what day it was. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tony.
I think they were college students working on a project, if I remember correctly.
And that was their project that they were developing this?
Yeah, I think they were, female students, and they decided. I don't know if they were chemistry students, but I'm pretty sure they were college students.
Okay, well, there you have the definitive explanation and everything you could possibly want to know. Okay, let's see what George says. Thank you, Tony. But that makes sense that college students would be developing this. The answer is it's true, and it's about time. Says George Davis. Have a great week, everyone. George Davis. And George sent us a video. Did he tell us what the video was, Alex?
He says, can you show this video of Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's Joey Chestnut takes back the title 2016 Nathan's hot dog eating contest with record-breaking 70 hot dogs.
Oh, wait. You know what? I remember. And also, this was the guy that was in one of our questions. Oh, let me just say, George Davis. Dick, I sent a short video to Alex. It's the tail end of the Nathan hot dog eating contest. About 2 weeks ago, I had a true-false question about this guy. Oh, who ate the most Philadelphia steak sandwiches? The answer was Joey Chestnut. And he turned out to be the winner of this year's 4th of July Frankfurt Eating Contest. So last 2 weeks ago, we only knew the name. Now we'll see the face.
At this moment, it's unbelievable. We've left the contingent world and entered the metaphysical because I've never seen numbers like this ever in my life.
Come on. There's Chestnut. Right. He continues, but Stoney, he's not giving up. I mean, he's hard on it. His pace is just slow. He's slow by almost a dog and a half per minute against Chestnut.
Well, you know, they say that you celebrate victories and you learn from losses, and Joey told me that he really learned last year, that he had to come in prepared mentally and physically. He retooled his game, redoubled his efforts.
Oh, my God.
The results of that discipline are
oh, my.
here.
They look like they're spitting.
Part of his training style coming to this. He looked at everything that he'd been doing, erased all that, started with a fresh pace.
Yeah, he's also not the young man that he once was, you know. Tom Brady, you know, he had to change his game when he gets north of 30, 32, and that's what Gideon Oji.
Fourth place, 32.
Joey, what a guy.
6'9".
Brian W. says, I would not stand in front of them.
But it's a detriment at the table because the food has to travel further
Load
to get down to your
says, I don't like.
And he's got to travel further to get to the food.
You got a long
Yes, that's Coney Island. How much?
2 minutes now, minute 54.
Oh, can we speed it up, Alex? Can we go down to 30 seconds? Oh, my God, look at that audience.
Final. the king of Coney Island. This is not
good.
a democracy,
Just
Paul.
37
this is
seconds.
one-man rule,
When he's
and the
looking his
ruler is
best.
Joey Chestnut.
30 seconds now to go.
God.
Joey Chestnut with 7. He's averaging still 7.1 dogs per minute. Can he get
Don't
to the
fill
record?
up
Can
on
he
the
get
bread.
past it? Is he going to get anywhere near 70? 20 seconds to go. Chestnut well over Stoney.
This is something good for the brick house to
It's all
consider.
about the mustard belt, and it's all about the record now. 10 seconds to go. He's got to get that one down. There we go with 69. Final seconds.
He got it.
And he got 70.
The most
he
hot
hit
dogs.
70.
The most hot dogs ever eaten on the corner of Surf and Stillwell Avenues by the greatest eater in the
Oh,
history
my
of mankind.
Well,
God.
if he wanted to be inspired by last year to bring him to a comeback, there it is. Joey Chestnut.
Oh, my
it's
God.
unofficial, but 70
And his
dogs
bill
and
was
one. Stoney well behind with
$167.
53. Wow. We expected it to go a little
Now, why
closer.
would you go watch this when it's grossing it? I guess it's better to go watch it because if you're 5 blocks away, you have no idea what's going on. And I hope all the contestants get to jump the line at the restrooms. All right. Let us do. No one wanted to be chat room celebrity of the week. Okay. No. All right. So, Alex, does that mean we might have a Yearn to Learn theater?
We might.
Okay. In the meantime, I will do some logo. Then we'll do a couple match games. And, people keep asking me, the new match game, the questions, a lot of them are really gross. I thought a couple of questions were okay. I haven't watched 2. I watched almost all of the first episode. I watched maybe 10 minutes of the second episode. They just seem to be trying so hard to have fun. And I don't know. I think that if you never saw Match Game before, you might enjoy it. But if you were a fan of the show and you knew the chemistry and how Rayburn handled it and all that, you probably would have not enjoyed the new version. Gross, as in long or grotesque? Gross. I mean, I even hate to say, I'll say the word. I hate to say the word fart. That was the answer to 2 sets of questions. And Deborah Messing is her name. Not only answered that, drew a little picture of an anus on the card. This is not your mother's match game. Okay. All right. But, this is unbelievable. Okay, I did not pick this on purpose. I picked up the first logo card. Alex, we need a wide shot for this. I bet without looking. Who wants a chat room? Write down what the first question is on this card. I haven't looked at it yet. And the first question is going to be I think the first question is going to be what is this company famous for? Let's go there. We will see. Ballpark Frank. Oh, no, it's not. Ballpark Frank sponsored what action sports video game? Ballpark has sponsored action sports, video games, amusement parks, and what other pastime? The Viagra Bowl, no. Da-dum-bum-bum. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Jackham. Okay. Ba-dum-bum. What American League stadium first sold Ballpark Franks? Now that would be difficult. What American League stadium first sold Ballpark Franks. Ballpark Stadium? No. Fenway Park? No. Cleveland? No. Congress? All of them? Atlanta Braves? No, someone has the right answer up there. You don't know, Alex, do you? What American League? Okay. What American League Stadium, Versol Ballpark Franks is just one answer, so one correct answer so far. Yes, Luke says, see what we know about sports? Frank Stadium, no. Ebbets Field, no. No one knows. Okay, it was Tiger Stadium, which was formerly home of the Detroit Tigers. Someone earlier said Tiger Stadium. Oh, you'll know this. Ballpark Franks do what when you cook 'em? Ballpark Franks do what when you cook 'em? Explode, split, scream, come alive and eat you, jump, shrink. Alex, you know Ballpark Franks do this when you cook them?
I do, and I believe that the answer will be in the sponsor message coming up.
Oh, okay, good. The answer now in our commercial message.
Try the hot dog so full of lean, fresh meat that they plump when you cook them. Ballpark Franks. Handsome carrying case not included. Since 1957, we've had our own grain embargo. Ballpark Franks. No cereal, no fillers, just fresh, lean meat, so they plump when you cook them. Ballpark Franks.
Okay. Did you know that, Dennis? Dennis knew. Okay. Name the premium quality beef that's used in the flavorful variety of Ballpark Franks. The premium quality, beef team. I wonder if he's in the room. Beef team, name the premium quality beef. Bison? Cereal Franks? No. Beefaroo? No. Horse meat? Chicken lips? Alligator? Gazelle beef? Beef jerky? No, is that? I think our ad showed that there was no cereal. Oh God. Spam, whale. Name the premium quality beef that's used in one variety. I think. Did anybody get it right? Let me look back up. Horse meat, pork slime, pink slime. Wow. Do you know the premium quality beef? Dennis does not know. Alex, do you know what premium quality beef is used?
I do not.
It is opossum. Correct, Rufus. No, it is Angus beef. Angus beef. Okay. All right. We'll do one more, and then we'll play some match game, and then we'll do logo. And then we'll do, Yearn to Learn Theater. Okay. We're doing commercials. What did Brooke Shields say comes between her and her Calvins? You have to be a little bit on the older side to know this. And we might even have a video answer. What did Brooke Shields say comes between her and her Calvins? Her mother? Chafing? A brick wall. What did Brooke Shields say comes between her and her Calvins? You know, Dennis? Dennis knows. Okay. Do you know, Alex?
I don't.
You don't. Do we have a commercial message that might tell us?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll tell us. I'm trying to find that particular phrase.
Oh, okay.
Or I guess well any old.
Yeah, pretty much any old one will have it in.
Try.
38
Oh.
is plus, move it over, 3, whatever, okay. 38, 39, 40, 41, 97, 97 minus 30, 41, 6, 5, 50, 56.
Whenever I get some money, I buy Calvin's. And if there's any left, I pay the rent.
Calvin Klein jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's okay. It is almost everybody in the chat room has it. Nothing is the answer. What did Brooke Shields say comes between her and her Calvins? Nothing. Math is hard. That makes sense because
Between
All right, quiet.
nothing comes between me.
Get a lot.
Nothing comes between me and my Calvin's.
okay, we finally got her to say it. Very good. What novelty toy comes in various forms, including Garfield, Shrek, and Obama? You know that? Oh, you'll know when you hear the answer. Okay, what novelty toy comes in various forms, including Garfield, Shrek, and Obama? No, Mr. Potato Head, Whack-A-Mole.
Oh, grass head? Chia pet.
Chia pet?
Chia Pet. Anybody get it? Oh, Chia. Web 6657. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Travis, Captain J. Must be at a bus stop. All right, one more, and then we'll do we have a Yearn to Learn theater?
We do. We have a couple choices.
We do. Oh, okay, good. We'll do one question, then with the chat room, we'll vote on the Yearn to Learn theater, and then we'll end the show with Match Game. Finish the famous slogan said by the man himself, "You'll blank," or "My name is an Orville Rittenbacher." You know, I don't know the answer to this. Finish this famous slogan said by the man himself. "You'll blank," or "My name is an Orville Redenbacher." You'll plots? No. Like the way you look? No. You'll faint. You'll... No. And it's not... I'll tell you, it's not Love It. Finish the famous slogan said by the man himself, "You'll blank," or "My name is an Orville Redenbacher." No. You'll wish you were dead. You'll choke. You'll smile. You'll plead the fifth. You'll gag. You'll eat a whole bag. No, that was it Lay's potato chips? Can't believe it. You'll spit. All right. Alex, maybe you can see if there's a Orville Redenbacher commercial. I'll tell you what it says here.
Redenbacher from Valparaiso, Indiana. Can you tell which popcorn is my famous gourmet popping corn? Mine pops so much bigger, it's blowing the top right off the popper. Mine eats better, too. Try my gourmet popping corn. You'll taste the difference, or my name isn't Orville Redenbacher.
Okay, somebody, Eric Duckman. You'll like it better, or "My name isn't Orville Redenbacher."
Oh, in that commercial, he said, what did he say? He said something different.
Yeah, he said, yeah. Well, he'll break a tooth. Okay, so what are the choices? We're going to do a Yearn to Learn theater, and then we're going to end with match game. So the Learn to Churn theater choices are, Alex?
Okay, so I think one of the last ones we did was something about money. Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I think how money changes hands and how money is important.
So we have one that could be a continuation of that. That's called Using the Bank.
Using the bank, okay.
Or the other thing is we have one that is it's called A March of Progress from 1945, and it's about San Francisco's streetcars.
Oh, all right. So chat room, what do you want? Do you want how to use a bank? Or do you want the story of San Francisco cable cars?
Or the streetcars, not so much the cable
Oh,
cars.
the streetcars. Oh, that's okay, because they have great streetcars. Okay, we have bank, we're robbing the bank, abusing the bank, cable. It's streetcars. Streetcars, cable, it's streetcars, chat room, because Banksy, the streetcar one. I guess we're going to do the streetcar one.
So
okay.
it is 20 minutes, so maybe we should
Oh,
do
no,
half
let's-
and then finish it.
Yeah, let's do half. Okay, we'll make it a two-parter.
Okay, we'll see if there's a nice convenient stopping point in the middle.
Okay, very good. We'll stop the streetcar at some point. I know we're not doing the whole thing, and if it's boring, we'll stop after 8 minutes, 4 minutes. We'll see. Pack NW. It is streetcar.
All right.
Named blank.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
People of the Great Bay Area who have shown such good humor and patient understanding under difficult conditions, this motion picture is gratefully dedicated.
Once upon a time, when the Dons brought their culture and the ripple of their silver tongue to the golden land of California, great herds of longhorn cattle roamed where populous cities now stand. Cities that grew up around pueblos, which had in turn been nurtured by the missions. Life in Spanish California was leisurely and gay. A warm-hearted people in a kind and bountiful land expressed themselves in colorful fiestas, where to lilting tunes, lovely senoritas and dashing caballeros danced the exciting steps of old
It's
Castillo.
the Giz Fiz.
These are early Giz Fiz outtakes. This was Giz Fiz before the budget cuts. The meetup, right? That was last year's meetup.
In the rich hills of California.
Where is the meat in this spam?
And as the news traveled far and wide, a new chapter was written in the colorful story.
We need a trolley car so I can get to town faster.
Became submerged in the fierce competition of the mining camp, and the light tap of dancing feet gave way to the scrape of miners' boots.
Yeah, let's put a trolley line right here.
Every quarter of the globe followed the paths of the pioneers and beat new trails of their own in their search for the stuff from which dreams are made.
Oh, yeah, let's get the dream stuff.
They also came by sea, in sailing ships around the Horn, with the light of adventure in their eyes and the gold fever in their veins.
No, I said trolley car, not clipper.
Their way, but many stayed and helped to build the new empire in the West. San Francisco mushroomed from a quiet trading post into a boom town. There was mud in the streets, but there was gold to spend. It brought the glitter of excitement, and extravagant gaiety was the order of the day.
This is actually the house that became the brick house. This is the building before Leo took over.
Lady Luck was courted in all her forms, and some who had never gone to the diggings had more gold than those who had.
Hey, Jammer B, I think you're cheating.
It was a gay life, and there were songs to be sung. So, win or lose, what did it matter? Well, maybe you'd strike it rich tomorrow.
What we need is a trolley line. That's what this video's about.
San Francisco survived the gold rush, and by 1903 had acquired dignity without losing her glamour. Hitchhikers rode on the backs of cars, and the automobile drivers showed a fine, independent spirit. Look out, ladies. Careful there, partner.
You know what? We have tracks. Why don't we put streetcars on them?
As much excitement as possible out of a ride. But with iron hats and steel nerves, the majority of the motoring public survived one another's efforts.
Oh, you know what? That's the ferry building, isn't it, Alex?
It is. That's Market Street.
Why? That building is still there.
Then suddenly...
Yes, suddenly what? Holy cow.
San Francisco, choice port of the seven seas, fabulous city that saw the birth of millionaires and characters who were to brighten the pages of history, lay prostrate. This rare old film shows Market Street after the last of the fires were out, a shambles of collapsed and blackened buildings. Dust from the rubble of world-famous landmarks filled the air. Telegraph service was set up in tents along the street to carry news and personal messages from the scene of one of the worst disasters in the history of the country. And the people of San Francisco, a people who were to rebuild their city to a stature of world prominence, chose to do their walking in the street rather than risk injury from the still falling masonry. Thousands of San Franciscans found a haven and new homes in the East Bay, where one of the West's most colorful characters, Borak Smith of 20 Mule Team fame, had come to found
Oh,
the
my
key
word.
route to provide transportation adequate to the needs of this area, in which he saw such tremendous possibilities. The heart of Oakland, Latham Square, looked like this at the time. But Lake Merritt and the 12th Street Dam presented this scene of isolation. Horse cars were still plodding along when Borak Smith took over, and downtown streets were always thick with either mud or dust. This was the view at Broadway and 40th Street, and this was the waterfront. Here we have, sorry, wrong picture. The Berkeley campus presented a forlorn appearance, despite the glamour girls in the foreground. But with a new era of transportation and the influx of people from San Francisco, development progressed in leaps and bounds until the brightest dream of Francis Marion Smith was more than realized. Transportation,
Podcasting,
along with the lifeblood of modern civilization, had indeed brought growth and progress. And the sunny side of the bay took its rightful place as one of the leading communities of the nation.
Is that still there, Alex, that big tower?
I believe it is at UC Berkeley.
Oh, wow.
Transportation to San Francisco was by ferry, a convivial mode of travel that, particularly in the evening,
They tried trolleys, but they sank.
and generated a sense of adventure that even the meek could enjoy. Many a commuter dreamed secret dreams when the blown spray wet his cheeks and his soul soared to the undulation of these charm to the Bay Area.
What? I thought it was a ferry boat.
Then came the bridge, one of the engineering wonders of the world.
Because it's in the
When at
wrong
opening
place.
ceremonies, Governor Merriam cut the golden link and the silver chain, and the cars of the official party sped across this mighty span.
And that's the last time traffic moved that fast on that bridge.
Another step in the parade of progress. The bridge was built with a second level to accommodate the most modern interurban trains in operation anywhere, controlled at each end of the bridge by a tower that houses the switches, relays, and circuits that make up the nerve
What?
centers
Did you
of one
know
of the
that,
most
Alex?
efficient
That there were
train
trolleys on the
control
bridge?
systems
I
in
did, yeah.
Well, did? Oh, everything's gone, right?
No, yeah, they got rid of those in the 60s.
From the tower window, the dispatcher can identify the trains as they enter or clear the Oakland yards. On the NX board, the route of each train is set, and the flashing lights provide visual evidence of the progress of every train.
These
at every
are the
moment, everywhere on the
streetcars.
bridge. Everything is automatic. Activated by a button in the tower, the gears whir in the switch mechanism, the switch is thrown, and the train speeds on its predetermined course. In the metropolitan area, the train draws its power from overhead wire through a pantograph. But on the bridge, the power is picked up from a third rail, and so a shoe, which has been folded against the side of the train, is tripped.
Dale Paco's
and
loving
the pantograph
this.
lowers automatically. Inside the cab, the motorman controls the speed
A
of his train in
lunatic
response
at
to
the
panel,
controls.
which indicates 35 miles an hour at this point. This
But I'm
indicator is
going to
part
go
of an elaborate safety
55.
system worked by means of electrical impulses carried through the rails. If the motorman were to disregard the speed indicated on the panel, control of the train would be automatically taken away from him. There has never been a train
And
collision
his
on the
hand
bridge
would be
since they began to
slapped
use it in
real
1939.
hard.
The bell indicates a change of speed. Watch closely, and you'll see the indicator drop to 25 miles an hour. If he gets
Wow.
too close to the
This
preceding
is tech.
train, he is automatically stopped.
The trolley can only go 11, 17, 25, or 35 miles an hour. Nothing in between.
Approaching the terminal, where the air is fragrant with a smell of spice and roasting coffee, the speed drops from 17 to 11 miles an hour.
And people have to get off at 11 because there's no zero speed.
Besides the obvious business of collecting fares, running motor coaches, streetcars,
So we're
and
about
trains,
10
there's a
minutes
whole
into
lot
it
that
now.
goes
Yeah.
on
All
behind
right.
the
Let's
scenes
stop
that's as
here.
big as this one.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah, that
First of all, I don't like anything to do with things that move on rails.
Guys,
Watch out for that.
That's why if I picked that one. Actually, I have a couple in this series of San Francisco train-related things that we can continue on later.
That's great. Yes. Sadly, that was the fastest traffic ever moved in San Francisco.
So just some background on that that train system that crossed the bridge. That was called the Key System, and I think in the
It was called the what system?
The Key System, which I think was
The
named
Key
after
system.
after the guy's last name was Key, I think, or I
okay.
could be way wrong on that. But that business was driven out by oil companies and automobile stuff in that industry. And I think in the 50s they shut down, and then the tracks on the bridge were were replaced with road in the 60s.
Yes. Did you ever see that piece on 60 Minutes about? Let's see. It was General Motors and perhaps Firestone. One of the biggest tire makers got together to start committees in cities to tell them that streetcars were not a good way to travel, but that buses were.
Yes.
And they got them to convert to buses. And one of the things that they did is tear up all the train tracks as soon as the city signed bus contracts.
Right. So what happened with the tracks on the bridge was when the bridge was built, there was a double decker like they showed. And so on the top was two directions of traffic, 3 lanes each direction. And on the bottom was a couple lanes for trucks and then the 2 rails lines. In the 60s, when they were building all the freeways in California, they connected the freeways to the bridge, and they completely reconfigured the bridge so it was traffic going one direction on the top and traffic going the other direction on the bottom. And that's when they got rid of the tracks.
Okay. So make a note of this, history buffs. This is the first time you possibly learned anything in 4 years. In 4 years of Giz Fiz. Okay. We have to be very careful that we don't get too close to knowledge. All right, we're now going to play match game. Let me get some paper. Dennis is joining us. Hang on, I can give you some. We can use this. You can use the back of that. And I can use this. Ta-da! All right. Okay. My brain. Rupert said, my brain hurts. Okay. The bartender at the Malibu restaurant said, we're so close to the ocean at high tide, we offer blank on the rocks. The bartender at the Malibu restaurant said, we're so close to the ocean at high tide, we offer blanks on the rocks. Let's see, SpongeBob. Oh, that's good. Salties, seals, mussels, mermaids. That's good. Oh, seaweed. Excellent. Life vests, seaweed, seashells, gulls. Oh, my gosh. Clams, plankton, algae. Holy cow, I didn't know there were that many answers. The bartender at the Malibu restaurant said, we're so close to the ocean at high tide, we have blanks on the rocks. Dennis, you said sea foam. All right. You matched several people in the chat room. Alex, you said barnacles. Is Matt in, or is Matt and Kara out together?
No, Kara's not in today, and then Matt, had he got driven out of the state or something. I don't know.
Okay. I said we have fish on the rocks. Let's see. Fairies, mermaids, souvenirs from Fukushima, clients on the rocks. Okay. All right. Politically incorrect, but then again, this was 1984. Big Bertha was so big. When she went to the beach, she applied suntan lotion with a blank. Big Bertha was so big. How big was she? When she went to the beach, she applied suntan lotion with a blank. A gazelle, a mop, a roller, a trowel, a turkey baster, a mop, a broom. Okay, Big Bertha was so big, when she went to the beach, she applied suntan lotion with Dennis. With a mop. A little closer. With a mop. Okay. Alex, you said with a paintbrush. And I said with a paint roller. I think we all matched a crop duster. Okay. Bum bum. Here's a helpful hint from the match game. Don't ever trust a jeweler who tries to fix your watch using a blank. Here's a helpful hint from the match game. Never trust a jeweler tries to fix your watch with a blank. Oh, that's good. With a chainsaw, a low torch, steamroller. Excellent. This is why we love the chat room. Tries to fix your watch with a frozen cat. Oh, a shop cat. Oh, my gosh. Who would imagine we could get a match out of a cat? with a hammer, a gazelle horn, a hamburger press, a tortilla press, blindfold on. That's very clever. You have one, Dennis? Hint from the match game. Don't trust a jeweler who tries to fix your watch with a wrench. Okay, Alex, you said with a paintbrush.
I'm being economical and reusing the same.
Oh, I see. Okay. With a hammer. We got a lot of hammers. We got can WD-40, Magic 8 Ball, dummy book, vice grips, toothpick, gorilla helper. Oh my word. Backhoe. Holy cow. Okay. All right, we're gonna do. We hit the 1 hour mark. We'll do one more question. And bum 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 bum. Here we go. Let's see. Dumb Dora was so dumb. I have to be old to even know who the person referred to is here. Dumb Dora was so dumb. She thought Blankhorn was Lena Horne's sister. That's kind of funny. Dumb Dora was so dumb, she thought Blankhorn was Lena Horne's sister. Alex, do you know the name Lena Horne?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Dumb Dora was so dumb. How dumb was she? She thought Blankhorn was Lena Horne's sister. A lot of foghorns. Dennis, Dumb Dora thought Blankhorn. Oh, foghorn. You matched the majority of people in the chat room. Alex, you said, oh, French horn. I also said foghorn. Car horn is good. Shoehorn is excellent. French horn, Alex, there's a match. Gazelle horn, little big horn, a lot of shoehorns, a lot of foghorns. Okay, and there oh, there you go. Foghorn, Lakehorn. We end on a sad note that old geek has passed away. And I'm not sure how it happened. I Googled him online, but nothing came up. Myra thought it was some sort of a liver ailment. And Old Geek was very funny. He came to all the meetups for the past many years. And he was always very funny, gave very funny answers. So anyway, rest in peace, Old Geek. Yes, very sad news. Okay, I think we're just going to end there. And we will be back next week for another Match Game PM. Alex, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Should we,
okay,
should we
maybe
forego the usual?
You know what? Maybe we should bring it up a little. We'll show Charlie. Okay, we will. Everybody should, in their own way, say a prayer for Old Geek, but we will end with Charlie, and we'll do our standard thing. And as you know from hearing Leo talk earlier, there's certainly going to be a Saturday in August right now, probably August 20th, when there's no Giz Fiz, when they actually do the radio show and then move the studio. It's going to be a pre-taped screensavers, but Charlie is here. Charlie. Charlie, go down. Okay, Charlie. Oh boy, Charlie, what a good boy. What a sweet dog. He is just great. Anyway, this has been GizFiz PM. Hey, Mark Woodson, Bill Codman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Myra Joyce, Alex Gumpel, Eric Cole, Matt, the still new guy, Jamma B, Red Penguin, Loke, Stooge, Red Penguin, Dr. Mom, Eric Duckman, Jim Tez, Lawn Dog, Rogue Scorpion Production. Brought to you by Turtle Wax. Remember, if there's not a turtle on the package, it's not Turtle Wax. Bye.
Thanks, Dick.
Okay, take care, Alex. See you next week. Unless you have another excuse for not coming.
No, I think we'll all be here next week.
Okay, very good. Okay, bye.
Bye.